that too much?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Feel that bone right there, just like.
All right, let me see if I can pull it up a little bit. There we go. Pull it up a little bit. Just gonna stretch. We gotta get these ribs down. All right, breathe. Exhale, stretch, stretch. There it is. Good. We got it. Yep. There you go.
I got, basically, is my lower back,
Okay.
like this down here, that's always in pain for some reason. And then sometimes I got tension in my neck.
Okay. And you work, what's your mainly, a lot of bending forward at work, or what's your position throughout your life?
I'm cabin cleaning service. I clean the aircraft, so yeah.
Lot of
a lot
forward.
of bending, yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead and stand up for me.
This lower area right
And
here.
it stays right down here in the lower back?
Yeah.
Nothing down the leg?
No.
And then in your neck. Go ahead and look up for me for a second. Just look up. Okay. So notice how her neck, your neck, bring it back a little bit more for me. Bring it back, head back.
Back more?
So her neck folds primarily right in the lower neck, and that's where all the stress is going. Remember how we showed Jonathan, right? His lower neck was overstressed.
Yeah.
So you have the same thing going on. Look straight forward.
Look straight.
Yes, ma'am. Perfect. You're dealing with a little bit more forward head posture, about 2 inches forward. Because of work being forward,
Yeah.
at the end of your day, you're retaining some of that forward bending. Does that make sense? So we have to get your spine loosened up a little bit, especially in those tight areas. And then, just like Jonathan was doing, we're going to have you arching back.
Okay.
And I know it's been the first time you probably haven't done any stretching before, so we'll take it easy today a little bit. And I know you haven't been worked on as much, but if I'm going too hard, just let me know.
Okay.
All right. Oh, disheveled from Jonathan. I beat him up pretty good. All right. All right, take one deep breath in for me. Head back for me. And then let all the air out. Let all it out. There we go. Yeah, real tight in there. Take a deep breath in. Head back. Exhale. Let it go. It's okay. There we go. Deep breath in. One more. Head back for me. Let it all go. Yeah, we got work to do. Okay. All right. Take a deep breath in for me. And then exhale. Rotate. There we go. Exhale. Deep breath in. Let it go. All right. Breathe in deep. Exhale. Exhale. Let's go other side for me. We're going to divert the stress off your lower back. Ed, I left your office. My SI joint was hurting. My middle back was hurting. We're doing good. Does that make sense? Can't heal your lower back.
Yeah.
The pain is being caused by the lower back joints overstressed. The lower neck joints are overstressed. Because it's just local, those are just the joints.
Yeah.
And they'll give pain very local to where they are. Over time, those joints will grow. And when the joints grow, they call that arthritis. Arth means joint. Itis means inflammation. So
Yeah.
whenever you hear the word arthritis, I'd like you to hear joint inflammation. My joints are hurting. Oh, you have arthritis. You have joint inflammation. Well, it's redundant. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We use Latin to confuse people. The joints are inflamed here because of 2 reasons: alignment and mobility. If this area is moving and this area is moving, you can't overstress this. And like we said earlier, if that curves in your back, the area is not going to be perpetually in under stress.
Yeah.
All right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. There we go. All right, deep breath in. Exhale. Let's go face that for me. Very good. So, you got a large lump here on the right upper part of your neck. Left side feels good. Left side's going to be under more stress because we're in what we call right avoidance. This is a large knot right here. We're going to start with this right side. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's start this right side. Here we go. I got your head. Don't drop it. Let this side go. There we go. There you go. How's that? You okay? Okay. There we go. Let it go. Chin up. There you go. Good. You did great. You did great. All right. I'm just going to massage here a second. You got a lymph node right there. Wow. You noticed that for a while? No.
What's that?
Feel that bump right here? No? Put your hand up here. You feel it? Put your hand up there. Feel it?
Oh, wow. I never noticed that.
That's a lymph node. So it's a lymphatic relay station. So there's all these little lymph tubes that go to nodes, and the lymph nodes are filled with white blood cells. So it's the sewer pipes of our body. They don't have a heartbeat like our circulatory system has, heart that pumps the arteries and veins. Your lymph is not pumped by an organ, it's pumped by joint mobility. muscle contraction relaxation. So when there's an area that gets injured or tight or the joint's not moving, there's a constriction of that lymphatic drainage, and then the lymph nodes become swollen. Does that make sense? You let these stay clogged for long periods of time. I have nasal drip, I have sinus issues, you understand? It eventually becomes a more, does that make sense, problematic thing, and nobody connects the dots for us that this upper neck being tight or your head being forward, causing these muscles to contract for long periods of time, blocks up that lymphatic drainage. So when I look at your posture from the side, your what we call external auditory meatus, or your ear hole, belongs over the center of your shoulder from the side. Every inch that your head goes forward, the muscles double their workload. The head weighs about 10 pounds average, so 10, 20, 40. You catch me, right? So your muscles are designed to carry a 10-pound head. You got them carrying a 40-pound head, right? And they can do that, but they're going to be tense, right? They're going to be working out.
Overworking.
They're going to be overworking. And because the muscles are tense, they're constricting that drainage, okay? So it's a postural constriction that's now creating a lymphatic drainage issue. And the lymph not draining is very similar to like the pipes in your house not draining. You know, it's going to cause a backup, right? And then it's not a big deal until it's overflowing, right? And you want to proactively clean these out and not let them get out of hand and more and more built up. Right there, the lymph node. So the sternocleidomastoid is this muscle right here. There's anterior and posterior cervical chains around this muscle. This is the posterior chain here. There's a lot of lymph nodes wrapping around your SCM, and just the tightness of the neck is what causes the blockage. Okay. All right. I'm going too hard. Let me know. My goal is to ride the wave of your tolerance. Too hard and I overwhelm you and you punch me. Too easy and I don't do anything and we waste your time. Right? So landed on our cock. How long ago?
I want to say about like 7 months ago, something like that.
And
that pain just haven't been gone since.
do you feel like you have to sit on like one of those donuts or something? Or
I feel like I need a donut, but I don't sit on it. And when I sit on a bed or a chair, after a while, like that pain, it feels like it's just coming harder. Like in the car on our way here, all I felt was that
terrible.
pain.
What's going on? Talk to me, homeboy.
Well, I'm just saying it's a terrible pain to live with. My idea, like I said, we have to bring this. Do you have any relief when I do this? Any? Not really? I think if it was misaligned, you'd be in a lot more pain than just some discomfort. You understand? It would be something where you're not walking. You understand? You're not even able to just come in here. It's going to be excruciating. So I'd say it's more that it's inflamed. The joint's just upset, and we need to just take some stress off that joint. You know, every time you sit on it, it's irritating the joint. Gosh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Oh my. Let me see the rest of you first, and then we'll go out and see if we can loosen up around it a little bit.
Okay.
I don't like how tight this is right here. This is all knotted up. Almost like a trampoline effect. So the bra pushes this in and then it pops out right below it like a trampoline. You know, so it's something we have to, this brace requires stretching. You have to stretch around it. Otherwise this area is going to create sort of an unbalance and a waviness in here.
What type of massage should we be getting?
Well, it's mainly that you want certain areas to be not worked on. You want somebody to leave your lower back alone and leave your lower neck alone. So if we adjust and massage the stiff areas and we adjust and massage the loose areas, we don't balance anything, right? We're just loosening everything. And so the contrast between those stiff and loose areas just stays the same or grows, because the loose areas get really loose and the stiff areas maybe loosen up a little bit. So the goal is to have adjustments and massage focused in the areas that are tight, restricted, to take stress off the areas that are overworked. There we go. I gotcha. just a life working forward, because you've been bent forward, these joints get more swollen, they become tender, and then they become locked in a forward rotation. And when we're dealing with posture change, anything of value takes time, it takes effort to achieve it. It's, if it was easy to accomplish, they'd have a device at Walmart that would help guide us in posture change. It is difficult, not impossible. It just takes guidance, and you have to be prepped. You have to have your spine supple first, and then we can start aiming you into the right position. Even having a loss of lumbar curve puts more stress on your tailbone. So when you're sitting, when you don't have much curve in your spine, all the weight ends right on your tailbone, right? The more arch that we can put in your spine, we can maneuver some of the stress off that. And so when we're sitting on the airplane or car, I'm going to show you, I want to sort of see in a minute how much different, or if it changes at all, having support behind your back. And when we have an injury, our body expects that whatever happens is going to happen again. So it puts up fortifications and, puts its dukes up,
Yeah,
puts its guard up, expecting another, which is actually a good thing to do if another fall or, if another fall or injury happens. It's good to be tight because it protects your body. It's not good for longevity because then certain parts of your back aren't aging along with the rest of the back, and so now we create a disparity, and that's what I'm feeling. I feel all these guys in here that have said, she hurt me and we decided to quit. And I'm going, you can't quit. She's too young. I need the whole team working right there. All right. Okay, there we go. I know, okay, all right. All these ribs have to go down. It's just everything stayed in an elevated position. Right here, it feels like a washboard. There's a couple of knots right here. All that. I didn't notice that was there, Ed. I know. All right. Bump right there. I know. Okay. Sorry. Oh my. I know you're not, Ed. Sorry. There's nothing to see inside here. Leave it alone. I know. I know all the hiding spots. Hide and go seek, and I know all the best spots. I had a spot in between the air conditioner and air handlers the other day. My kids couldn't find me. It was perfect. Because they never go in that little closet. Then, of course, I couldn't let them know that was the spot, so when they were gone, I came out and sat on
Change it, yeah.
I sat like right up on the regular couch, and like, oh, you didn't see me? I was sitting here the whole time. I'm like, no, you weren't, Dad. It's a hiding spot right here. But yeah, we're almost right below, so the strap is right there, and the mark almost came out. It almost ends exactly where the bracket is on your back. Yeah, right underneath your shoulder blade, same thing. Have monsters. Monsters in there. There we go. Good. There. You're right there. That's a root from your neck. The more forward your head goes, the more that levator scapula tugs on the angle here. Does any of this replicate the pain on the coccyx? No, this is different, totally different pain, but okay, just checking.
to manipulate like.
So just a little clicking, just a way to help adjust the bones a little bit without as in a very concentrated area. We're gonna see if we can move this coccyx a little bit. I'm just gonna go real gentle here. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You all right? Is that pretty
Yeah,
sore?
fine. I'm
Okay. Okay. Okay, go a little bit more. How's that? Is that too much?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Too sore?
No, I just feel my tailbone.
Is it too much?
No,
All right, we're gonna-
it's not too much, but it's just, you know, the last, I can feel that bone right there, just like,
all right, let me see if I can pull it up a little bit. Here we go. Right there, that's the one we gotta get right there. You all right?
mm-hmm.
So we'll do that for a couple times here. Too much?
No, you're fine, you're fine.
I think if it was broken, this you'd be screaming at me. Do you
Yeah, I
understand?
would.
Tell me.
I'm gonna give it a second.
Yeah, sorry, it's like awkward question. Let me see.
You know, it's just a matter of getting sort of right above it
Yeah,
and sort of leveraging it back out again.
because it's always a certain way that I sit.
Uh-huh.
Then after like a few minutes, that's when I start feeling the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to keep
I
that.
mean, it feels fine to me right now.
You want to keep that curve in your back as much as you can. You know, when you're sitting. Sitting like this does put a lot of stress, even on any person's coccyx. Does that
I've
make
always
sense?
been hunchback.
But you understand that?
Always grew up just doing this.
But you get my point. That's going to put a lot of.
Yeah.
Even on a coccyx that's not injured, sitting forward is going to inflame it.
Yeah.
Right? So part of this is teaching you to work on having, even when you're sitting, some support behind your back. When you're on an airplane, you take one of those little pillows and you put it behind your back
Mhm.
and have some semblance of curve in your spine. You don't want your back. It will feel better to be rounded because of that disc not having any feeling and the joint having a lot of feeling. So it's going to feel better to, yeah. So you need to work on keeping your arch back. All right. All right, let's go back face down. All right. We go pretty gentle here. Here we go. I got your legs. There we go. You know, real gentle. Don't do like him. All right. All right, breathe. Exhale. All right, breathe. Good, okay. All right, it's good. It's okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna have to bring up a little bit. Just gonna stretch. We gotta get these ribs down. All right, breathe. Exhale, stretch. Stretch. There it is. Good. We got it. Yep. Very good. All right, put your arms back down. You did great. That was that was tough. I know that's. There we go. Okay. Right there. I know. Yeah, because you like to round forward, this is all raised right here.
Mhm.
This is where I want. I know it feels better too, but long term we need to teach you how to. So we're going to start with the roller. Right below that bra strap is where we're going to try to aim for.
Mhm.
And you're going to want to punch me in. That's why I get paid. That's why I get to be the bad guy. All right, may I have you sit? Here we go, real gentle. Yeah. Tilt your head to the right a little bit.
Hmm.
Okay, all right. Go easy on it. A little stuck. Here we go. Tilt your head right.
That's the first time today.
There we go. Real gentle. keep your head straight for me for 1 second. I got you. All right, go ahead and tilt your head left a little bit. There we go, good again. And then tilt your head left.
How's that?
Okie dokie.
First time for that.
All right, put your hand right there. There we go. Look up for me a little bit. And bring your elbow back for me. There we go. Good. There we go. You got it.
Oh, I felt that one too.
You just sort of press back with your elbow. Good. All right, I want you. You just, about every minute, you're moving 1 inch. The idea is to start at the top, and you, like I said with the army, you come down and attack, and you just, drag your bottom. There you go. And going around we're trying to get around that bra strap is where we're aiming that. That's, I know. Keep going. Right there. Stop. Right there. Perfect. Breathe. It's gonna be tough. Breathe. Real gentle. Bring your knees left slowly. Right.
Am I going the right way?
You're fine. Knees right. There you
I
go.
can't think with this right now.
All right.
I can't concentrate with this
It's
right now.
Fine, you're fine.
You're asking too much for me, Yen. There you go. Breathe. There you go. Eventually it becomes something you yearn for, but when our body's not been in the right position, it can be very difficult to get to the right position, and then you'll not want. Like a car. Your car's always been dirty, and then once you get it clean, you're never going to want to go back to being dirty again. It's just we're not used to all the what it even looks like clean. There you go. Yep. You got it. Keep that bottom down. There you go. Get the idea?
Okay.
Something behind your back. Up here, not down at the bottom, but up here. Get the idea? To keep some semblance of that lumbar curve. Okay? So I know it feels better to let it pop out, but I think that's putting stress. I think it's just an inflamed sacrococcygeal joint down there. I don't think you need an image. I would like to have it re-examined again by me again. If how it's changing and it feels exactly the same, then maybe we should get a picture.
Okay.
But I don't feel that it's severe enough that that warrants a picture. I think we can clean out the tissue a little bit around that joint. I think how you're sitting puts a lot of stress on that joint. That's why it's staying inflamed. So I think with today's adjustment and just working on the things we showed you should take some of that stress off that. But next time, definitely, or call me, hey Ed, it's getting worse. We'll talk about it on the phone, or if you're not happy with how it's turning out. But that's how I would attack that.
Cool.
All right.
Right.
So
Cool. Thank
beautiful
you very
guys. All right,
much.
beautiful.
Thank you both for
Thank you, guys.
coming in.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.